I want to speak to the people of Thailand, those of you that speak English, because so many of you have commented on my page. I want to talk to you about Samdech Techo Honsai. I'm speaking to you today not just as an observer, but somebody that has lived in this region for over 30 years. I know your country, Thailand, quite well. I understand your politics, I understand your history. Of course, I've visited many times. I also know that right now, many of you are in deep frustration because you see your former leader, Thaksin Shinawatra, in prison. You saw his daughter removed from power. You feel that your political system there is broken. Maybe you even feel like your voice doesn't matter. And I understand that disappointment that you may be feeling. As an American who moved to Cambodia in 1995, I also understand what we could call skepticism. When I came from the United States and arrived here in 1995, my mindset was to question everything. And to be honest, when I first arrived in this country, I had my own doubts about the government here. But I've lived here for 31 years now, and I've watched this country rise from what we could say are the ashes of war. And I've seen with my own eyes that Samdech Techo Honsai has brought something very precious to this land, and that's peace and national unity. This country used to have war. Samdech Techo brought peace. This country used to be very impoverished. Samdech Techo has brought prosperity. And today, under Samdech Techo Honsai, that legacy for Cambodia, it continues. So it's important for those of you in Thailand to understand that for us here in Cambodia, we have unity and we have stability. And it's very unfortunate. Honestly, it's very unfortunate that Thailand is so divided right now. I understand that your country is so divided. But I also want to share a hard truth that I feel like I need to share with you, and I hope you can understand it. Maybe you don't like Samdech Techo Honsai. Maybe you disagree with his politics. Maybe you feel hurt or disappointment because of something that Samdech Techo has done, and that's your choice, and that's understandable. That's life. That's politics. But your personal dislike for a foreign leader cannot justify bombing a village. It does not justify invading a sovereign neighbor. For those of us here in Cambodia, we are not suppressed. We have great freedoms. We've been enjoying our lives until the Thai military began to invade. For those of us living here in Cambodia, I honestly can say that almost the entirety of our population have been very pleased with the leadership of Samdech Techo and the government of Cambodia. So when you comment from Thailand and say, oh, you have bad leaders, you should get rid of your leader, that's your personal opinion, your personal perspective, but it's not the reality for us here in Cambodia. Our lives have become much better. I've lived here the last 31 years. This country has become so much better under the leadership, the good leadership. Maybe controversial leadership, maybe some things that you didn't like there in Thailand, but under the leadership of Samdech Techo Honsai, this country has peace, unity, and prosperity. And until just recently, the population has been very safe, and Cambodia has become a nation that people are very proud of. And so right now, for you in Thailand, your government is ruining your reputation. Your international reputation as a Thai citizen is being ruined because of your government's decision. What used to be called the land of smiles is turning into a nation of war simply because they don't like the people that lead our nation here. Is that a good enough reason for your sons to die? Is that a good enough reason to destroy your economy and your international reputation? So, to the citizens of Thailand, you don't have to love our prime minister here. You don't have to love the head of our Senate here. You don't have to agree with our politics. But you must learn to love peace. And especially you must learn to respect international law. Because when you bomb your neighbor, just because you don't like their leader, you don't look strong. You look lost. Starting a war of this level because of a landmine incident doesn't make you look good. Cambodia and Thailand are neighbors. I hope that we can all choose respect over hatred and peace over politics. Thanks for listening.